do do bum 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 bum. Do 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 bum bum bum. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Bottom bottom bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. Got a counter. Oh, don't have music playing. Just a friggin' counter. Oh, ain't got no music playing. Oh, this will be on my list. I've got counters to make. I've got all sorts of different things to take care of. Oh, but it is early on a Saturday. It is real early on a Saturday, but I am feeling real good. So this is gonna be a great day. Even though I haven't had any sleep. I slept about 4 hours. But I set an alarm so I would get up because I have things to do. And so I'm up. Oh, and the countdown continues. But we'll see if anybody's awake early on a Saturday. Early Saturday morning. 4 hours of sleep. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a real good day. Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling super. Thanks for asking. Oh, God. Oh, yes. There we go. Making it happen. Counter's going. Oh, we're getting ready. Well, there's under a minute now. It's just... And I love that theme song. That theme song is going to kick in, and I'm going to be jazzed. I'm going to be like, hot damn, and I got to get my energy level up. Because I want to start this thing off right. Oh, God. Oh, I should have slept more, but I have stuff to do. How do you do stuff when you gotta sleep more? I don't know, but let's see. Let's let this go. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned, and if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope you are having a good one. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is my coffee, and what a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning it is. It's Saturday. It's January 4th, 2025. Yay, 2025. I'm feeling real good today. I haven't been smoking yet. No, I haven't been going, but I had 4 hours sleep. But oh man, I'm feeling good after all the work I got done last night. Mike, peace and love, Mike. I hope you are having yourself a good morning. I hope everybody out there has themselves a good day. I came alive last night. I came alive with creativity and with getting shit done, and I feel good about that. I finally last night took the time. We got the logo created for the that live loop. That was a test. It was a quick 45-second video that I had that was created as a vertical video, and I thought, okay, let me get OBS set up to be able to run with the right profile, run that, and then let that thing loop and walk away. That's going to allow me to create all sorts of because the vertical lives, they'll put that out in front of another audience. They'll put that out in front of people that you aren't necessarily connected to, and bring in new viewers. So I need to make somewhere between a 10 and 15-minute video that's going to have all sorts of little segments to it, all sorts of little comedy things with Karen, with Steve the Alien, with the other things like that, and throw that up. Let that thing loop. Oh, why is my camera lagging? Let that thing loop throughout the night and just set that thing on autopilot while I'm sleeping. That is going to be something I'm going to start doing. I got real high last night and decided I needed to get something done, and that was the project that I got into. I made that promo for Kurt Fest, which is over at Camp Gmail. There's Nightbot will be dropping a link for Camp Gmail. It is a music festival named after Kurt Kasprick, who tragically passed away day after Christmas in a terrible accident. We're doing Kurt Fest, and all the proceeds from Kurt Fest and from the T-shirt sales from Kurt Fest are all going to his wife Justine, who lost everything, including Kurt, in that fire. And we love Justine and Kurt, and we want to do something for them to show that love. And this festival should be the biggest thing that we've had out there. It ought to be huge. But I got that promo created, and I love the promo. I love the little BS promo that I made. Love the artwork that Allie created for that, just that Kurt Fest logo and everything that's there. So I'm feeling really good about that. Got that done. Started letting that thing run while I was doing stuff, and went to bed. Set an alarm for 4 hours later. Got up. It's still running. It was like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted to have happen. So I feel motivated as shit today. I am on fire. I am going to be putting together. I had to get up early because my guy is supposed to see me with a bag today. And for those of you that follow what's going on, I haven't had any in days. Yesterday I did get some stuff from the gas station that he keeps below the counter, behind the counter, and that did me a lot of good last night. Got me motivated. But I'm supposed to see my guy today about re-upping, so I needed to make sure I was awake, just in case it was one of those, well, I want to handle this early in the morning kind of situations, and it didn't go that bad. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's gonna work. That was the way to do it. I built that thing off of Envato. I built that background off of Envato, and pulled that thing through. And I want to do a little bit better of a job of. That was a quick one I put together, the 45-second. I want to have one with narration and other stuff along with it, but that'll all come. That'll all get there. Just I feel good because I'm using the tools a little bit better and a little bit more like they're supposed to be. Can you do a how-to for the loop? Yes, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. I would have to actually record a lot of the segments because I have to show how you modify OBS, which OBS is free. How you how Lapstick is, see, the Live High or Die. I want to have some of the comedy and everything and put that into the loop. Make a 10 or 15-minute loop that has the subscribe message, all that other stuff out there. Have some of that comedy thrown in place. And we actually have some other merch that I'd like to put ads in there for, and other things along those lines. See if I can't drum up some, but putting that on a loop using EV Mux in portrait mode and just feeding that and then walking away. It does involve setting up voice meter. Although I wouldn't necessarily have to, but it does involve setting up voice meter to route the audio, OBS to be able to handle the video and run the loop and everything, and then EV Mux. You could do the same with StreamYard, probably Restream. I don't know Restream as well. that getting you set up would be shit. We could schedule a watch me work and probably take care of that. Get you set up and running over there. If you throw together that video, if you have your video all put together, if you can place all those shorts. If not, if you can send them to me and I can piece them together, and then just share your screen as we go through and get the stuff added. That I think is going to turn out to be a good way to reach new people and build the community here. Plus advertise all the different comedy things that we're going to be bringing. I feel great though. I feel great getting that done. That was absolutely fantastic. I did a live with Allie last night for about 3 hours or so, and then after that I had to shovel some cookies in my mouth because I was really high and hungry, and then I thought, let me knock out a promo, and that promo came together beautifully, and then I did the vertical. So I am motivated like mad today, and I feel like it was just it was almost as though the year started for me yesterday. That motivation that you look for on the first. I hadn't smoked all year. I hadn't had any at all the first or the second. Yesterday finally rectified that situation, and everything came together. Uh, Everybody out there, click on that like. If you haven't already clicked on that like, click on that like. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I mean, it's this bullshit. I do comedy as well and other stuff, but Coffee with Wes is my daily motivator. It's as much my therapy as it is anybody else's to get through the day, get a positive message going, keep on a positive roll, and I finally feel like my productivity has returned. I feel so good about last night and so motivated to keep moving today, keep moving forward, keep getting some stuff done. Links are getting dropped out there right now by Nightbot. I think there'll be one coming up here for Camp G-May in just a second. Camp G-May, we're going to have an open mic over there tonight. 5-hour open mic starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. First hit of the day. First hit of the day. I feel good about that. Over there, we've got 10 p.m. Eastern Time, a 5-hour open mic. That ought to be a great time. Before then, though, tonight at 7 p.m. here on Rich New Design, we're going to have an open panel, Puff Rally, Burn One for the Bills. We have been bringing victory to the Bills using witchcraft and weed, and we're going to continue on with the trend as we send out into the ether all the positive vibes that we need to bring victory over the Patriots when they're going to be benching a lot of the guys. The star Josh Allen, I don't think is going to play because the Bills are already in it. The Bills are already in the playoffs. So let's go ahead and just. We'll let our good guys take a little bit of a break here, and so it's going to be an off the bench kind of game, and we'll see if they can deliver. But it is going to be a good one, and we are going to have fun tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Burn Rally Puff Rally Burn One for the Bills. I got to get that right. And we're gonna bring that. We're gonna have some fun. Good morning to the Bud Files. Peace and love out there. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is starting their day off right. I hope everybody is doing what it is they need to do to get motivated, to feel good about the future time. Do those things. Do those things you know you need to do. Lists help. Lists help. Today is gonna be a knocking shit off list day. I got that stuff done last night, and I woke up at 8 this morning to my alarm because it was after 4 when I went to bed. But I woke up at 8, and instantly my brain was hitting me with the projects I've got to knock out today. The videos that I want to make, and start to piece together, like I was saying, that 10 to 15 minute video that I can put on a loop and run in the vertical stream overnight while I'm sleeping. That that is going to start to bring in some more views, and hopefully we'll be able to get some merch sales going over there on Allie's page. She's put a number of different designs up, beautiful designs, uh, and the one that I'm really happy with, the one that makes me grin the most right now, is the one. Let me see if I can get it to show. Is the one that's got the two of us in it, and there's a heart in between it and everything. But that is my favorite. I've gotta get a coffee mug with that. But I kind of want to have the words "love is" or something along those lines on there, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra and everything. I want to personalize. I may make myself a personalized mug out of it and order that thing with my own personal message on it. But those are available, and the others are available on Allie's merch site. The link should be in the description of this video over there to Allie's, I believe, over to the merch, where you can get the burn one for the bills or get hammered for the bills if you're an alcoholic and not a pothead. Because, we cater to all. Whether you're an alcoholic or if you're a Bills fan, you're doing something. That's all I'm saying. You're doing something. You're not going through the day without taking a puff or taking a drink. But they're going to be playing the Patriots tomorrow. That's going to be a good time. But tonight we are going to do it. Tonight we are going to have that puff rally. It's an open panel tonight. So if anybody wants to come up, if they want to come up, have themselves a hit, have themselves a drink, and you don't even have to do anything as long as you're bringing a positive vibe. As long as you're coming up, wanting to laugh, wanting to smile, wanting to tell everybody, hey, peace and love. Because I got no time for negativity. I've got no time for negativity. I've got no time to give any thought to any negatives or anything like that. Life is far too short to give your thought process over to the different things that the world wants you to think about. There's so many negatives out there that would be awesome, Mike. That would be awesome to have you come up. And it's a puff rally, so you don't have to worry about music sound or anything like that. So just when you come up tonight, double check on your audio settings if you're coming up on a phone. If you're coming up on a phone, double check the audio settings for the output. Some people, we're able to hear them, but they can't hear us when they first come up. But that's going to be at 7 p.m. this evening, Eastern Time. We're going to go for 2 hours with that. Keep that positivity flowing. I'm going to be doing just video editing all damn day. That's except for the time when Allie wants me around. When Allie wants to hang out, I want to hang out with Allie because that's how I stay happy. Just being around her beautiful, upbeat, loving face just makes my day. But my day is going to be good. I hope everybody else's day is going to be good. Find that thing that's going to be going to give you that good feeling. There's got to be something out there, some little item, maybe a small one. Knock something off that you've been putting off. If there's some sort of task that you've been kind of putting to the side, go ahead and make some progress on that thing. Give yourself that good feeling. Don't just wait for the world around you to line up with your expectations and make you feel good. Give yourself those things to make you feel good. Your actions are what change things in your life. And so take some actions to actually change some things in your life and make yourself feel better. And give yourself the little positive, the pat on the back. Say, all right, I did that. Sit back and reward yourself. Give yourself gold stars. Nobody else will, and it doesn't matter. Don't look for the approval of others. Approve for yourself. Just know that you're your own best cheerleader, and push yourself and make it all better. You haven't turned on. That'll work. Download OBS. Get the recent version of OBS on there and everything, and because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with OBS. It's just amazing, Mike. I love that. Oh, and I'm loving this day. Let me see if this is still lit so I can get another hit. Now, this was, oh, this thing is wanting to just fall apart on me. This was a part of my evening last night, so I'm doing. No, I can understand that. I can understand that. I with these eyes, I try to do as little as possible on the phone because I got to be able to see, and sometimes that's not right. Mm, mm. Oh, I'm feeling good. Feeling really good. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great Saturday. Uh, Practicing what I preach, getting some things done, getting some items knocked off of the list so I can feel good about the day, so I can feel like I am moving forward and everything is working out good. Everybody out there, welcome in. I hope your day is starting off good. If you would, please click on that like or dislike if you haven't already. It costs nothing, and it tells that algorithm, hey, I've engaged with this thing. Engage with it to help us out. Engage with us to keep it going. Covered by CQ. Peace and love. Peace and love out there. I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one there. Is the day going good? Because you're like 5 hours ahead. So it's got to be early afternoon over there. Early afternoon. Did you see the Funk Fest, Kurt Fest? The Kurt Fest that's set up over at Camp Gmail for February 8th. That thing is now over there. Share that out. Any of you that are connected to Camp Gmail, we want to let everybody know and start actively letting people know that February 8th, set that day aside because we are going to have the Kurt Fest, and it should be the biggest music festival that we've had yet because everybody is so motivated, so wanting to give back, so wanting to help Justine out in any way, and to keep Kurt in our hearts and everything, and that's what we're doing with that Kurt Fest. I love the artwork Allie created. The T-shirts are available for that, which it just looks great on a shirt. The T-shirts are available over on Allie's catalog, which the link is on my channel to Allie's. It may be in the description of this video. I'd have to look, but all the proceeds for the Kurt Fest T-shirts, all those proceeds go to Justine. She'll be sending those over, or you can directly send donations to Justine because that was tragically she lost everything there day after Christmas, and so we're wanting to do what we can because we all in the music community just love Kurt and Justine. That was just so sad. Jamia, peace and love, Jamia. I hope you are having a good 2025 so far. I hope the year is treating you right. Bell Admin, cheers, peace and love. It's a positive morning. Welcome in, everybody. Please make sure you're clicking on that like. Now, as I mentioned earlier, last night I did a test using vertical lives, using OBS to put something onto a loop, and I walked away. I allowed that live to run for almost 5 hours while I slept. I stayed live with it for about a half hour, so it was just over 4 hours. I woke up at 8, but knocked that off of my list, creating a looped video, running that through OBS, and then just letting that go in the vertical live, and I got somewhere around 100 views on it. It got me some hours, but what I had was a 45-second short loop thing. And what I need to do is get more of a 10-minute video, maybe a 12-minute video. If some of you out there have some content that is longer, that might be a 10 to 15-minute video, even longer, if you utilize OBS, set it up properly, and then set up a live, you can just walk away, let that thing run, and continue to have that loop, and continue to, hopefully, with it being a vertical live, reach more people, because it puts that into the shorts feed in front of people that are not necessarily connected to you. So Everybody out there, please keep an eye on those coming out. Mike there at Foxy's Friends, he's talking about wanting to do the same thing, and we may end up doing a live watch me work where we get him set up with the different items, how to do all those different things, how to go into the profile and set it up for a 1080 by 1920 as opposed to 1920 by 1080, creating then the scene collection to run off of vertical, and then connecting to, I'm using, now you could go straight from OBS. You don't have to use a StreamYard or a EVMux like I did. So we'll probably set Mike up doing it straight from OBS, but just having it loop, and that way there's content going out there to get those watch hours and keep things moving. Hope everybody's feeling great today. I am on top of the world. Oh, it's good. I knocked off items on my list. Knocked off items. I'm feeling great about that. I'm feeling great about today. I should be getting a new bag today, so I won't just be smoking these rough gas station things that do the trick, though. I got the base out last night. We had a Coffee with Wes Friday night edition. That was great. Falcro came up. I want to thank the Falcro. The Falcro came up, and he and I actually were able to do a little jam. I had my bass, and I just stuck with an E, just giving it a beat, and he was just doing riffs over top of it, and it ended up sounding so good. So I feel like yesterday and today, it just, what a great day. What a great day. Now, it'll get better for me once Allie wakes up. But I don't think Allie's going to get up till 11 or noon. We were up until 3 something, almost 4. She finally went to bed. I stayed up a little bit longer and got that thing finished up and then sent. But once we get together, it's going to be a beautiful day. I'll set something up. I'll write to you, and we'll figure out what the best day is and everything to do that in the best time, and knock that out. Cause that would be good. That would be good. The live jams. Now, using OBS, if you got more than one person, you gotta stagger it on the line, because let's say we start with me. What I did with Falcro last night worked out because he wasn't trying to match me. He wasn't trying to stay in time with me so much as he was just in key laying in different little licks and everything softly along the thing. And I was keeping a rhythm going. If he were to play power chords while I'm playing to try to keep the beat that I was doing on the bass, that wouldn't work. That would come across as a delayed, backed up thing. But because I was just throwing the beat out there with the E note that I had going, he was just laying a pattern in and kind of speaking, and so the timing wasn't as big an issue. If timing is an issue, I would use OBS. I would then connect into OBS on the next person. Say Allie's going to sing along with me playing, and she needs it timed up. I would feed through Video Ninja into Allie using OBS, and then she would actually sing along. It would sound off to me, but her output feed would be right, and then we send the output coming from her straight out to the YouTube, and it would all work out. The more people you had playing, each one would not be able to pay attention to the ones before, and only the last person who's sending it out is where the timing would be right. But you could get one all in the same stream, but everybody that's playing can't hear everybody else properly. That's where things are going to get off. The next guy's in time, and then they send theirs to the next, and that's in time, all of them, and then they send it to the next. So it could be done, but not comfortably for the musicians as well. You could put it out there, and you could get it without any problems with latency, but the musicians that have to know their part and just be concentrating on the one part that they're listening to and ignore the next line up because that's going to be the delayed for them. But no, those are we've got some things happening here. We've got some things happening, conquering some technical issues with OBS and with YouTube, and I feel just super motivated, super motivated. That's why I decided early to do this. We've got that puff rally tonight, so that's going to be a good time at 7. But I thought I'm already up. I'm feeling good about this. I've got to stay up and wait for my guy to text me. Let me go ahead and knock out one of these coffee with Wes. Now, the storm, Blair, is that the name? Blair? Storm Blair, Winter Storm Blair? I am in the path of the wintry mix, of the ice storm, of the other problems that are on the way. And that is supposed to hit, I believe, tomorrow morning. I believe tomorrow morning by 7 a.m., it should start snowing here. And it's going to snow for a good portion of the day. Then it's going to warm up just enough to make it a little rainy. And then after the rain, there's going to be ice because of the wind. And then we'll see how much of the ice sticks because then it's going to snow on top of that. The big worry is, and I've seen it happen in this state, the big worry is ice that doesn't go away. And it's going to end up freezing. And if it takes down, because if you've got a power, between two power poles, if there's a 1/4 inch of ice on a power line between two poles, the standard distance and all that, you have 500 extra pounds of weight on that power line with just a 1/4 inch of ice on there. And then if you've got a tree that comes down, it's easy to bring those lines down. And if the ice isn't melting, you're having an almost impossible time. You can have widespread outages with a good storm with wind and ice because branches are going to break. A lot of that stuff's going to happen. That's the thing. A lot of weight. So I've got that coming in the morning, but the nice thing is it means that tonight I shouldn't have any problems doing the Camp Gmail running on that and playing. Going to have a good time tonight over there at 10 p.m. I've got the wood cut. The wood's cut. The stove is ready downstairs, so I know I'm gonna make it. And I've got so many cans of beef stew, so many cans of ravioli, so many cans of chicken noodle soup, and that wood stove. The lid, it's a king stove, so it'll heat this house. It'll do a good job of heating the whole house. But it does have that flat surface on the top for me to go ahead and cook myself up a warm meal if I need to. Oh, I've got so many packets of instant garlic mashed potatoes that I can just boil up 2 cups of water and boom, right there. There's my meal. That's making it all good. But I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. It's as though finally with this year because having the start of the year be weed free for me was, it's okay. I can adjust to it. It's not as though that knocks me down and takes all the energy out of me. It sends me into a, hey, let's clear out all of your digestive tract. Let's make sure that everything's out of there. For some reason, that's the one thing that happens as I run out. But I wasn't in a bad mood. Everything was going good. And I have Allie to thank for that. Having her every day just making life wonderful. She should be having, she may have a baking live today. I'm not sure. Make sure you are connected. The different links that are getting dropped out there by Nightbot to Camp Gmail, to the Art of Floundering, to the Jay Jordan's channel, and to Allie Patches. Get connected to those. And anybody out there who's a content creator, you can type in, like this crawl down here says, type in #awesome to get Nightbot to drop your link. That way other people can get connected to you and, do all those things that you're supposed to do out here on YouTube. Cheers, Belle. Cheers. Oh, I'm enjoying the day. I'm enjoying the day. I'm feeling good. I'm staying clear, continuing to stay clear of the negativity. I had a fantastic comment uh, that because the other day I was talking about how don't pay attention to everything in the world that they want you to pay attention to. There's so many things that happen that are tragedies on their own scale that you would never have known about 100 years ago. You never would have to emotionally feel about. You would not have to go through the feelings that are brought on by when tragedy happens, because everywhere people have tragedy somewhere. There's 8 billion people, so there's shit happening at all times. If you're focused on something that's happening thousands of miles away or hundreds, and you're trying to feel about that because you're being told by the news to feel about that, concentrate on your house, concentrate on your neighbors, concentrate on the local. And I had thrown that out there the other day during one of these lives, and I had a fantastic comment that somebody, they appreciated that and all that, and I felt good. I felt good seeing that was seeing somebody else concentrate on that and try to focus on the local, focus on yourself, focus on your immediate thing, and don't put the weight of the world in your head. Don't put the weight of everything that they want you to be caring about, upset about, feeling down about, feeling angry about, whatever it is that the main narrative is. Because the narrative is there to distract you and to cause you to fall into one camp or another. It's always something that's going to be of a divisive nature. And the thing is, you don't have to feel the same as everybody else. But we don't all have to sit here and argue and just and go with that. So pay less attention to all that. Don't look at those divisive issues and just dwell on those. Find the positives and dwell on the positives. Mainly food. That's what needs to happen. Concentrate on what's important in your life and quit letting the main narrative and what everybody else, what social media is putting in front of you, what they want you to worry about, what they want you to feel about, because they are manipulating you. They have an agenda. Do you have an agenda? You just want to feel good. I don't have an agenda. I just want to feel good. I don't want to be putting everybody through a whole lot of negatives because I don't need to use people. But we live in an economically driven world. We live with a bottom line and other things and and we're controlled by an oligarchy. You have to accept it. We have that illusion of a democratic republic and all that, but every corporations are people now. It's all economically driven, and they try to make sure that there's just two sides, that there's this and that. Just ignore all that. What's going on in your house? What's going on in your neighborhood? What are you talking about with your neighbors and all that? That's what matters to you. You would not have heard of whatever tragic thing, whatever bad thing, whatever this, whatever that. And quit sharing all their memes. Quit sharing all the anger. Stay on the positive. Stay on the positive and feel good. And know that the people that think differently than you, they don't hate you. They're just trying to fit into a group. If we quit hating on each other, if we just quit hating on each other and be better neighbors to one another, and that all starts by actually looking at your neighbor and not looking across the world at whatever. Oh, look at this, be outraged. Oh, look at this, be outraged. Oh, look at this, be outraged. Let go of that. Let go of that. It's not doing you any good. It's not doing you any good. It doesn't bring you anything but negative chemicals. And your body can become addicted to negative chemicals. Your body, your brain puts out different chemicals, different compounds based on your mood to make you, either angry or scared or sad or whatever the case may be. And your cells all have openings in the membrane to allow these different things to come in and out. And when they replicate whatever it is they're getting the most of, there'll be more openings for that chemical compound. And so you can become on a cellular level addicted to negativity if you dwell in that for too long. Your cells will be that way. Michael Songs, peace and love. Quit hating on each other. It's not worth it to do that. It's just not, and it hurts you. You're not the most. Every time you're sharing a meme about something you're angry about, you're hurting yourself. You're not hurting the, you're not owning the other side. You're not making anybody change. You're digging your heels in and you're making yourself unhealthy. You're taking away from your life. You're taking away from the quality of your life. If whatever that topic is you're mad about, that's what you're concentrating on, well, you're sure not concentrating on fishing. You're sure not concentrating on playing music. You're sure not concentrating on dancing or finding something fun or enjoying whatever food you're eating at that time or enjoying the good company of your family and your friends and those things. You're taking part of your time and you're saying, "Ugh, I want to be mad. Ugh, this is what they're telling me to do, and I'm gonna identify as this angry person." Some people have a balance. Some people, it's sad to just see that it's taken over their lives. And you all know who I'm talking about. You all have examples of it. Unless you don't have social media, you all see the people that are on Facebook that have to 6 times, a dozen times a day share whatever it is that their camp, their side in this keep us divided space. They have to share it all day long because it lets everybody know who they are. Well, you're a negative motherfucker if that's who you are. Let go of that. You're not making yourself look good. You're not doing yourself any good. Feel better about yourself. Find the positives. Is there something good going on in your day? Take a photo of that. Do you have a dog? Take a photo of that. Do you have kids? Take a photo of the family doing something, and don't post your ideas about how things have to be internationally or any of that. Shut up about politics. In the 80s, everything started to really get bad. I mean, it was bad, but you had cable television, you had networks, and then you had CNN. You had 24-hour news cycle that got edited in. At one point in time, we all collectively, oh, political ads. I hate this time of year because it's all negativity. Now people are making that into what they identify as out there on social media. We all knew that it was obnoxious before to be negative about shit. Now everybody's told to do it and they're jumping on board. It takes away from all your riz. If you're posting, unless of course it's your job. If the political party in question, if they're paying your bills, then I understand. But if they're not paying your bills, then you're just out there looking like a jerk off. You're out there saying, "Oh, I gotta be this." There's no riz. There's no cool. You are not cool if that's what you're doing. You are belonging to a political party does not make you cool. It does not make you likable. It's antagonistic. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And it's what it really sucks about social media. And of course, it was bound to happen because it is such a propaganda tool. And you can do so much without even having a person involved. You're not having to go door to door and knock on doors and tell people why they should hate this person or that. It's not even a commercial that you have to put in. It's stuff you're putting up and let everybody else make it theirs. And so people get on that bandwagon and they jump on and they do it. And it's just a downer. It's just a downer. So please, if you want your relatives and friends on your timeline to think that you're all right, to think that you're cool, to think that you're someone that's fun to hang out with, then be someone who's fun to hang out with and shut up about politics. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to. We all know your view. We all know the opposing view. Everybody knows their views. Nobody's changing their views. Nobody's learning. Shut up about it. Make the timelines better. Put flowers out there. I want to see flowers. It reminds me of there's a song that I'm wanting to learn to cover. What a Wonderful World. But the Ramones version. I want to have. I may do it a little bit different, but the I see skies of blue and clouds of white. You know that. What a wonderful world. I want to end up doing that just because it has that feel. I want that happiness in life. I want that good feeling. I am striving for it. Today I've given myself the good feeling of getting things done last night. Getting things done with video, and I've got big projects that I'm working on right now. So I'm feeling just fantastic about it all. Gonna work on music. Gonna work on that. I've got that 5-hour open mic over at Camp G-May tonight. Again, the link to Camp G-May's been getting dropped out there by Nightbot. So get connected to Camp G-May. Tonight we're doing a puff rally, 2-hour open panel. Come up and burn one for the Bills. Have some fun. It's total nonsense. It's me claiming to have supernatural powers using weed and witchcraft to be able to bring wins to the Bills. And so far it's been perfect. We only lost now we didn't start right away. And once I got involved, once we started doing it, we have had a 100% success rate. The 1 week we took off, which we should not have lost, I think it was the Rams or something like that. And I even joked, the real test would be getting them to lose to the Rams, because that should be an impossible task. And we didn't have a puff rally that Saturday, and sure as shit, the Rams beat them. The Rams, who had never scored more than 30 all year long, end up with like 46 points, 48 points, I don't know, and beat the Bills. So that was fun. But we're gonna do that tonight. This should be a fantastic day. I'm feeling great about it. I hope everybody out there is feeling great about it. If you haven't already, please click on that like or dislike. I'm okay with any type of engagement. If I've said something to offend, if I've said something to bring you down, maybe you're just not fond of balding men smoking weed in the morning and drinking coffee. It's not everybody's bag. It's not everybody's bag. But if you would, show that engagement. Let the algorithm know, hey, this sucks, or hey, this is okay. And consider subscribing. Consider subscribing if you are new here. We do comedy, not very well, but we do comedy, music, and other things along those lines. I try to feel good. I try to feel good. You reach, the older you get, you value those good times. You value those moments of happiness, and you got to manufacture them. It is a choice. Happiness, there is a lot of choice involved in happiness. Now, sometimes the world's just going to pile on. It's going to pile on. And that's when it's harder. But that's when it's more important for you to really push through in accentuating the positive and feeling good, because that's what we all want. We all want to feel good, and we all deserve it. You all deserve it. We're all none of us, signed up for this life thing that we're all in. And we're all living our own reality. Nobody else is having your experience. People have similarities, but nobody sees the world through your eyes. Nobody is having that same reality that you are having. You are responsible for that reality. Yes, there's things around you, but healthily dealing with those things, viewing things, and just hanging on for dear life if you need to the positive, because one thing for sure, change happens. And so whatever's bothering you now in a year is not going to be, you hope, is not going to be the thing bothering you. You will have change. You will have other things to focus on, new challenges, new things. So never let whatever it is right now be too bad for you, because there's going to be different stuff, and this will be a part of the past that you'll just look back on, and you won't have that same feeling. Time ends up healing those things. Time ends up taking away from that level of negativity that is there. Mr. Mickey, cheers. Hey, this is okay. See, you just throw that. Those are great. I'm loving all those different lines. Cheers, Mr. Mickey. Watching you go through that it was a premiere. I was lurking. I rarely ever comment, because wherever I comment, sometimes people come out of the woodwork. I have haters, believe it or not. The more positive you try to be, people want to bring you down. So I was watching that premiere where you guys were going through that. It was I saw all the best in breed stickers on the wall. It was a puppy mill or something along those lines, but the house had been used as a grow house and other things along those lines over at Mr. Mickey's channel. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's feeling good. You guys are on into the afternoon, Mr. Mickey over there. You're on down the day. Has it been a good Saturday? You got big plans for tonight? I am. I am doing that Puff Rally open panel tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't have to come up and smoke. You don't have to come up and drink. If you do come, all are welcome. But you gotta have some positive energy. You gotta have a positive vibe. You gotta be there to say, hey, everybody, peace and love. Let's all get through another day with a smile on our face. That's what we all want. If you can grin and bear it means something. Just find a way to push through. You have to be your own best cheerleader. You've got to be there to raise yourself up, to feel good about it, and do right by yourself. You owe it to you. You don't owe it to others. I mean, unless you got kids, you owe it to your kids. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, if you got a spouse, be good so your spouse, it helps them. Be good to those around you. If you do good for others, it comes back in spades. It makes you feel good. It does lift you up. What you can do for your fellow man is going to have an impact on how you feel about yourself. And you're the only one it all matters to. You're the only one. We all are in our own heads, and we all have the same end. We all end. We all have a finite number of days. Spend them wisely. Spend them in a manner that you can look back with less regret. Look back and find those memories that feel good. Find those different things to keep you feeling good about yourself and your life. Small things. Give yourself credit for the small things. 3 in the afternoon. It's been okay. Fantastic. I love that it did look interesting, that crazy explorer that you had in that room. I recognize those stalks. I've seen people growing those sort of things, so I recognize that environment. That was really neat. Mo, cheers, peace and love, peace and love. Neil is waking and baking. For those of you that are wanting to get up on a panel and do some smoking, Blind Neil. Blind Neil has got that going on right now. Head over and wake and bake with him. Spread that positivity, spread that message of love beyond yourself, and watch that you don't find yourself feeling better. Notice that it'll make you like yourself more. If you feel like you brought a smile to somebody, if you feel like you did something good to somebody else, you will be able to, yep, you'll be able to just absorb that. And all the little things add up. Little positives make a big pile. You just have to, you just got to give it to yourself. You got to give it to yourself because life is far too short. Life is far too short. The music community we have seen, you never know. You never know when that time is up. And so do what you can now. Carpe diem while you still have a diem to carpe. Seize that friggin' day. It's what you've got to do. A haunted museum that was closed turned into a massive grow. Isn't that the case in so many places? Any building that's been shut down for a while, you can probably go into and find that somebody turned that into a grow. Somebody turned it into a grow operation, especially over there where they haven't quite legalized. There's a lot of areas in the States, and oh, bless you, Canada, for making it all legal there. But there's still areas here in the States where we're still persecuting people for the medicine that they use, if you will, because that's what it is. It's medicine to so many people. It's that antidepressant. It's that feeling good. It's non-habitual. I've been out for several days and really no problems. Have a great day, Mo. Have a great day, Mo. We're doing that puff rally, burn one for the Bills tonight at 7 p.m. Open panel. If you come up, check your audio settings in EV Mux. When you come into EV Mux, go to audio in the settings. You might have to specifically select, because I know on phones sometimes people have difficulty coming up. But that is tonight at 7 p.m. Puff rally, burn one for the Bills. I haven't thrown this up. Let me do this. We're gonna burn one for the Bills this evening to bring victory to the Buffalo Bills. Oh, and I want to show it. Oh, the shirt. I love the shirt. There is a Get Hammered for the Bills shirt as well. And there's other designs that she's put up. But, and I want to mention, over there on Allie's, for the musicians in the crowd, and let other people know, that logo for the Kurt Fest that Allie had created, there is a t-shirt created, and all proceeds, all profits from the t-shirt, that money is going to go to Justine for those Kurt Fest shirts. So those in the music community that want to remember this Kurt Fest, have a memento, and send, have the proceeds go to Justine. That is over on Allie's channel. Take a look at that. I'm gonna be promoting those as well. And I think also in that, I don't know that I put it here, but we're going to be doing what we can there, because that is on the 8th of February. February 8th. February. I have to say it right. I've been doing weed. February 8th, we're going to have Kurt Fest. That should be a fantastic music festival. I am really looking forward to that. I am petitioning to headline that thing. I feel, because I'm going to do it, and it's 3 a.m. It means I have to play at 3 a.m. is what it means. But I'm going to do an entire set of Violent Femme covers. That was the thing that I shared big, along with a love of shrooms and weed. It was a love of the Violent Femmes music. Justine and Kurt had been to a number of concerts of theirs. I've never seen them live, but I have been a fan ever since I got into music, and just really love that. So I'm going to end up doing, my entire set is going to be my renditions of Violent Femme songs. And I was giving Gary a hard time last night. I said, I want a headline. Let me headline. Because I believe I'm probably the least talented in the music community. Everybody else does better than me. and I love that. It makes it comical for me. It makes it fun. And so if I'm the headliner, that to me is just gonna crack me up. I'm gonna lose it if that's the. You've seen them live? Uh, I've seen them. I've seen them on TV shows. I've seen videos of live performances. I just love. I love the Femmes. I am gonna actually. I am actually, because I'm feeling good about the Femmes, and I'm gonna take a moment to burn here. But I am gonna share. I am gonna share a video with dealing, since we're talking about the Femmes. My brother. My brother is actually a much better musician than I am. But this song that I'm about to play does not actually does not actually highlight that at all, because it is a Femmes song that we ended up covering. Add It Up. Let's see if I can find this and share this. Add It Up is one of my favorites, and I love the bass line that goes. Oh, let me get this ad to finish, and so I can skip the ad. Here we go. Skip. Pause. Do this. Since we're talking about the Femmes, let me share a screen. I'm going to share this with audio. Let me put this thing up. Flip it around. I hear a helicopter. Why do I hear a helicopter? Is it EMS? I don't know. I don't know. It could be. This is. Oh, I thought I clicked on this. This is me right above. Here I am on the bass. This is my brother on guitar. He's 8 years younger than I am. This is probably about 15 years ago in the garage. I had shaved my head after the mohawk when I was in a band, and this is the. Oh, I know. The so impressed with the skill of those guys when I have seen them. Let me turn the volume about here, and All right. All right. That helped motivate me. Oh, that was an enjoyable cover of the band that never left the garage. Unfortunately, my brother has anxiety playing in front of people, and so we never ended up doing any gigs. It was a sad, sad thing. I really wish he used to play gigs. He used to play gigs, but that was, at least I've got those memories of playing out there with him in the garage. A lot of fun covers for that. But everybody, everybody, it is Saturday. It is the weekend. It is the day to be good to yourself and those around you. Do what you can for others to make it a better day, and it's going to be a better day for you. I'll see you all tonight at Camp G-May at 10 p.m. For those of you that have the ability, 7 p.m., the Puff Rally, we're going to be here. Make sure that you have clicked on that like or dislike or something along those lines. And be good to yourself and enjoy this day. Love you all. Bye. It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do. It's over. Go home.